Welcome, welcome, welcome to Ganja Yoga. We are starting class with relaxation, and you can be on your back. But if that's not working for you, you can always be on your side, on your belly. You can always stay seated up in meditation. Find a shape where you can rest. Wiggle the shoulders and the hips. Let the back find its shape. Let the feet open up wide, as wide as it feels comfortable. The toes fall out. Arms wide by the sides. You can make yourself bigger. There's plenty of space tonight. Let the arm and yourself find more room. The eyes softly closed or a soft gaze. And we let the awareness be centered in the breath. Slow and deep breath in, that expanding. And that low, smooth exhale out. Breathing in, the chest opens up. And breathing out, our body soften. We connect with our Ujjayi breath, that yogic breath. Slight constriction on the back of the throat as you exhale. Breathing in and out through the nose. Inviting that oceanic quality to the breath. Choosing to breathe just a little bit deeper from the belly each breath. A little deeper, a little slower. Noticing the sensation in your body. Perhaps the presence of our plant ally. Thank you, thank you, thank you, cannabis, for helping me relax even deeper. Invite a sound, a sigh, a vibration. And knowing that your sound might inspire somebody else to find their own. We'll find the last few breaths here. You can journey within the music and the external sound. Taking you to different rooms, places. And all is well. All is well here. Your body is supported. Our breath supporting. Expansive. Whole body breath. The last 5 cycles. Can you relax a little more for this last couple of breaths? What if you could exhale and just soften, maybe melt? No effort. And then slowly begin to notice sensation in your body. Perhaps emotions in your heart. You might wake up the body wiggling fingers and toe. Then drawing circles with wrists and ankles. One direction. And then the other. Perhaps you might softly wiggle hips or shoulders, finding some stretches here. And the next inhale, begin to slowly lift the arms all the way up and back, reaching back through fingertips and then reach out through toes. Find a full body stretch. Maybe some wiggles or stretches to the sides of the body. One more big breath. Then slowly release. Let the arms come into cactus here. Elbows bend 90 degrees, palms facing up. We'll bring one foot to the earth and the other. Feet hip-width distance in parallel, and then take a moment and check in with your lower back. And if it's not happy, lift the hips a tiny bit and then bring them back down. A little extra length. Find an exhale and drop both knees to the right. We're letting that left ankle, that left knee come forward and down. Use an exhale to soften through the chest, the neck. Stay here or bring your gaze to the left side. Adding a little love to the neck.
All those things a person has to do. Sometimes a person has to go a very long distance out of his way to come back in a short distance correctly.
Last big breath and inhale, knees and gaze. Come back to center. Exhale, knees to the left. That right knee projecting forward and down, grounding through that right shoulder, that right elbow. Soften the shoulders and chest. And then if you want, bring your gaze to the right, that full body twist. Taking one more big breath. And then gaze, knees, come back to center, arms by the sides, palms facing down. We're gonna inhale and push the feet down and lift the hips all the way up, chin to chest here. The knees projecting forward and up so they're not closing or opening. Inhale, lift the hips. Find one breath. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, bring the hips all the way back to earth. Slow, steady. And as you touch down, inhale, lift the hips all the way up. Hold. And exhale, hips all the way to the earth. Touch the earth, stay empty. And inhale, rise, lift. Let it go. Inhale, lift the hips, and if you want, lift the arms up and back. Hold and exhale everything back to earth. Close the eyes and follow your breath here. Find your rhythm. Five more breaths. And when complete, one knee to the chest, and then the other, give yourself a loving hug. Exhale, release the shoulders towards the earth, chin slightly in. And from here, rock side to side, that lower back massage. And you know your body best, so go to that spot. Yeah, that one. the place that's cranky, go to that spot and send a breath with some movement. Send some good vibes. You can draw circles with the knee. And that reminder that my words today are suggestions that you can always do what your body wants or needs. Coming back to stillness, let the knees open up wide, and then happy baby, lift the feet up, heels stacked with those knees. You can grab your shins, your ankles, or you can grab your outer edges of feet. Wherever you land, chin slightly in and exhale, shoulders back to earth, knees to the earth. Rock side to side, get those micro movements and yummy stretches. Oh. Some might play and try and extend one leg or the other. Some might even stretch both legs, straighten both legs. But wherever you're at, work with finding the edge of the stretch, just the edge without pushing, and then explore through the edge. Optional 3 lions breath. That's that big breath in. As you exhale, close the eyes shut, open the mouth wide, stick the tongue out, roar. Deep breath in. And let something go, deep breath in. Hands beneath the thighs. We'll go for a spinal massage as we rock back and forth. And we'll gain some momentum. Get a little playful here. And we'll try to seat up in 5 more rolls. 3, 2, and 1. You can always turn around towards the center of the room, or you can stay as you are. You have a block, bolster, or a blanket. Might invite that beneath the sit bones to get the hips higher than the knees. But if you don't want to use that, totally fine. Everybody will wiggle the sit bones first, kind of like side to side, and then also back and forth. You can make that smaller and tinier until you find the perfect spot for the pelvis, like a bowl of soup. It's not falling forward, spilling, or back. It's just perfectly aligned. Push the sit bones down. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, the heart lift, the crown lift. And exhale, relax the shoulders back and down, the jaw. tall spine here. And then coming to Bull Mudra, that peace sign, index and finger release, thumb on top of little fingers. We'll bring the fingers to our side. Let the fingers gently touch the earth. Roll the shoulders back, down, relax. And then take a soft gaze or close the eye. And notice the fingertips, the sit bones grounding. We'll bring a breath through these places of contact through the earth. Deep breath in, inhale, up through the crown, and exhale. Bring that breath all the way back to earth. Inhale, roots reaching down, crown lifting like a tree. And exhale, let those roots grow deep so that we find stable foundation. Inhale, rise. And release. Hands to the knee. Moving meditation, seated cat-cows. We'll inhale and lift the heart, the gaze up. We'll let the shoulders drop all the way through the back. With our exhale, chin to chest, gaze to belly, head heavy. Inhaling, rising up. The heart lift, let the throat open and soften. Exhale, curve and empty out. Stay there for a moment and switch. And as you close the eyes, see if you can match breath and movement. Zooming in into sensation. And then checking in with what the body needs. That might be some wiggles on the head or some shoulders, or maybe it's a little dance and you're stretching through the hips and the lower back. And you can make it your own. We'll take 5 breaths. Eventually, we'll find that tall spine. We'll bring those arms to cactus. The elbows and the shoulders are aligned. But then the shoulders and shoulder blades are relaxed down. Drop the shoulders. Chain slightly in. Left arm up, right arm down. Give yourself a hug. A moment and close your eyes and see if you can receive that embrace. A couple of breaths of self-love, of self-care. Maybe you can pat your back or rock side to side. And this can be so soothing for our nervous system. It improves our mood. Big self-love breath. And then we'll lift through the elbows. We'll let the fingertips walk backwards. Relax through the shoulders, the jaw, the neck. Stay here, or forearms come together, or hands interlace. And then small, tiny circles with the elbows. Check in with the shoulder blades. all the upper back, and as you feel ready, you might make those circles a little bigger. Switch direction. And then exhale, release. Hands to the knees, draw those circles all the way back. Hands come by the sides. We'll shift our legs. If our legs are crossed, bring the other foot to the front. We'll find that tall spine. We'll inhale arms all the way up and back. And we'll interlace the fingers here. You can get the wrist to be aligned, or you can bring the heels of the hand together. Roll the shoulders back and down. Now inhale to lift the heart, lift the gaze as you push the hands back and down. Soften through the throat. The words we've said. We let go. And exhale slowly, release. Arms come to cactus. Shoulders and jaw relax. Right arm up, left arm down, yes. One moment for that hug. Close the eyes, a little dance. Give yourself some love. Sometimes we forget. Big breath. Let's remember. And then the elbows rise as we find stillness. Fingertips scroll backward. Shoulders relax. Staying here or forearms come together, hands interlace. And this time, inhale, lift the elbows, the heart, the gaze. And exhale, curve the upper back, chin to chest, elbows to belly, head. Inhale, rise. Inhale, letting go. Softening and opening, 5 more breaths. Whenever you get to that final exhale, you'll unravel the arm. Bring the hands to the knee. We'll close the eyes and check in with our body, with our heart. Spaces that might feel more open. Slow and deep breath in together. And that sound. And then release. We'll shake the hands. And we'll do a little shaking today, just to get ourselves activated. Great tool for releasing and relaxing. Releasing tension, shake the arms, shake the shoulders, shake the head, the chest, bounce around. Begin to build up that energy. Find something to release. And for 5 breaths, we'll shake. Shake. You got this. You got this. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands to knee. Close the eye. And check in with that energy that's now arising, that temperature, that tingling for some of us. Feeling that sense of being energized. And then find your yogic breath, that ujjayi breath. Slow, deep breath in. That long and smooth exhale out. Full breath.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3 more cycles.
the man,
Milonga.
his music, the downtrodden,
La milonga es
he is ours tonight.
And we check in again with our body.
Alfredo Citarrosa.
Heart slowing down, the muscles relaxing. Thank you, breath, for helping me slow down. Taking as much time as you need. We'll come to hands and knees. If you're still wearing your socks, you might get them off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll come down to all fours, hands and knees. The wrists right beneath the shoulders, the knees right below the hips. Pushing away from the mat, navel in, straighten that right leg and lift it up.
he is ours
Not all the way up or all the way down, but parallel to earth. Heel pushing backward, so it's a strong shape. Check in with your chest if you're falling to one side or the other. Balance out, strong chest. Choosing to stay here or to extend that left arm forward. Fingertips reaching forward, heel reaching back. Strong chest. Find your balance. Find your breath.
La milonga es
Stay here or inhale, lift the arm, the leg, the heart. And exhale, curve the upper back, chin to chest, knee to nose, elbow to knee. Inhale,
he
reach,
is ours tonight.
lift,
He is here.
and let it
Alfredo
go.
Citarrosa.
5 breaths.
milonga. Milonga.
Ladies and gentlemen,
With that last exhale, release. You can pick up that right hand. You can give it a little shake. Draw some circles with the hand. One way and then the other. And then switching up sides. Find your strong table. Stay here or come to your fists if your wrists are not feeling well. That would be wrist right beneath the shoulder, so not too close, but shoulder width distance. Yep. Straightening that left leg up. Lift it up. Push that heel backwards. Engage the shoulder blades and navel in. Strong and steady. Stay here, or if you like, extend that right arm forward. Fingertips reaching. Check in with the chest, strong. Stay here or inhale, lift the gaze, the heart, the leg. and exhale, curve. Find your stability. Check in with what happens when we wobble, what are the thoughts, the stories. Last 5 breaths, you've got this. And when complete, lift that left hand, give it a shake, draw some circles with that fist, and take a pause in child's pose. We'll let the knees open up wide, the toes come to touch, hips to the heels, forehead down. You can rock the forehead side to side. You can wiggle the hips. Finding some stretches. You can always come to the shape through rest. You can always rest in Shavasana. This is your practice. Next, inhale, coming all the way up, finding your table. We'll pick up that left knee. We'll open it to the side, checking if you're falling. Strong and steady chest, and exhale, slowly close back up. Check in with your shape again. Strong hands, navel in. Inhale, lift that knee up, open up, and slowly hold and release. Try it out 2 more times. Lift, hold a moment, release. And release. And then draw some circles with that knee, now that it's a little bit warmed up. Slowly release. Try second side. Inhaling, right knee up. See if you're falling towards the left. Strong. Release. Your own rhythm. Without pushing or forcing or judging, we're observing. We're working on. Last one. And release, and then draw those circles. Perhaps switch direction. And slowly, slowly release. All right, finding your space. Perhaps those blocks need to be moved. That's totally fine. We're gonna pick up that left knee. We're gonna open up. Strong chest. If you can, extend the leg. Hold. Breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that foot down. And then take a peek back, and as best as you can, you're gonna try to get that heel aligned with the knee. Hands right beneath the shoulders. Slowly begin to rock forward to release, and then backward gently. You'll feel that hip really tight. So this is warming up. And as you feel that you've established a relationship with that left hip, switch it up. Invite some circles with the shoulders, with the hips. And just close your eyes. Really tune into sensation. Get a little bit weird. Stay at that spot that needs like a little play and edge. Invite those circles to come the other direction. See if that changes anything. And take a peek around and see if you can find one block. And if you did, bring it towards that right side of your mat. Find an inhale. Just come up with the hands on the hips. You can keep your toes flat, meaning be on the tops of the foot. Push down to get that stable sensation. Or some of you might prefer to curve the back toes under. See where your knee is at. Strong, balance. Take a peek around and find that block. Bring it to your side. We'll start by, we'll keep that hand on the hip. We'll start with the hand on the hip. We'll reach that left arm up. We'll start by reaching up and then coming up and over. Check in with your shoulders. That left shoulder is up and back, and your gaze might be up to your hand or maybe down to the right. Stay here or drop that hand to the block. Adjust so that the block is beneath the shoulder. If you need a little bit more space, give yourself that. And then check in with the size of your block. Some might come a little lower. Find what your body needs. And as you do, inhale, reach up, over. Exhale to stay. 2 more breaths. And if you like, tiny pulsation as the fingertips reach forward, come back, reach forward, come back. Yeah, you got it. Last breath. And inhale, all the way back up. We'll let that left arm come to the side with the palm facing forward. And in the shoulders balance, we'll glide that left arm down so that the elbow comes closer to the knee. Check in with the hip so it's coming forward. Balance it out. Balance out that shoulder. Find that right arm coming all the way up. Reach and lengthen. And from there, up and over, relax through that left shoulder and arm. Again, test all your gaze up to your hand, active neck. Or perhaps follow the gaze all the way down to the foot. You like those pulsations, you're reaching. 2 more breaths. And back to center. Relax the shoulders down, super relaxed. Engage the navel. Take it real easy. We'll start by inhaling. That left arm up and over. And we'll exhale back to center. Some of you might imagine holding like a rainbow. That works for me. Bring the rainbow to one side. Bring your rainbow back to center. Steady. One more on each side. And nice and easy. Release. Come back to hands and knees. Close the eyes for a moment and check in with that left hip. Send a breath there. Send a little love. Strong in your table, navel in. Shoulder blades active. We'll take a peek around and move our block to that left side now. We'll start by lifting that right knee up, doing tiny, tiny circles, one side and the other, and then open up to the side. Checking that you're not falling to that left side. Stay here or extend that leg, heel pushing forward. Holding and breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop that foot down. Take a peek back and see as best as you can if the knee and the heel can be aligned. Get that block close by towards that knee. And with an inhale, find yourself up, hands to knees. Check in with your hip. This might be different. Toes pointing forward, toes pointing out. For some, toes flexed up, but see if your hips shifted. Find what works for you. For my hip is 45 degrees. Tall spine. Left hand, left hip. Right arm comes all the way up. Find first that length. Up and over. Relax through that left shoulder. Adjust your gaze. Gaze up to the hand or down to the ground. Stay here or grab that block. Bring it right beneath the shoulder. Inhaling, reach. And then see if you like to switch that block. Maybe it's a different altitude, maybe more, maybe less. Reaching here. That little pulsation, if you like. Reach and let go. Reach and let go. One more breath. And back to center. We'll release the arm, that right arm down. Palm faces forward. We can bring that hand to that hip. We'll release that arm so that the elbow comes closer to the knee. Then check in with that left shoulder. Open up and over. Start by reaching up. And inhale, up and over. Keep the chest open. Find your gaze up to hand, down to foot. Invite that little pulse if you like it. Inhaling, reaching up. Both arms come up. Grab all the colors. Get yourself ready and open up. Rainbow. We'll start by bringing our rainbow towards the left side. Engage your navel. Steady shape. Back to center. Inhale. Right side. And then close the eyes and maybe play along. Two more on each side. And when you're ready, slowly, slowly release. Coming back down into a table. Taking a moment for puppy pose, we'll let the knees and the hips stacked here. And we'll begin to walk the hands forward real slow. Bringing the chest, the heart, forward, down, and then back, the head release. Checking if the hands need to go a little bit further. And imagine that the heart is coming back and down. Lift the hips up, tiny little bit. 2 or 3 breaths. Nice and easy, hands begin to walk back. Table. From table, hands walk 2 or 3 inches forward. Shoulder width distance. Spread your fingers wide, downward dog. Curve those back toes under. Lift the knees, and with an inhale, push the hips up and back. Keep the knees bent for a moment. And focus on lifting the sit bones, pushing away from earth. Broaden the shoulder blades, and as you find that length, exhale, release the heels back to earth. Shake the head, yes, 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 and shake it, no. Shake it, yes, yes, please, no, thank you. Find some movement as you pedal the feet. Bending one knee and then the other. Some might wiggle the hips. We'll stay here for 5 more breaths. Or you can rest in child's pose. This would be the perfect time for doing a vinyasa. If you have that practice, up to you. And for those who feel ready, we'll meet down in child's pose. Knees open up wide. Toes come to a touch. Forehead down. You can let the elbows open up a tiny bit more. And let the palms come together to touch. And we'll inhale, hands up and back in prayer. The shoulders, a few breaths here. Last 3 breaths. We'll begin to walk. We'll bring the palms back to earth. And then we'll walk the hands backward. We'll bring one hip to one side and the legs all the way forward. The legs can be parallel, a little bit wider. You can move that fleshy part to the side with your hands to sit on the sit bones, and it's okay to have a little bend on the knees. You can also work on extending the legs. Everybody flex those toes. And if you're curving like me, hands to the sides, lift the heart, lift the crown, and then relax. Shoulders back and down. Release the hands to thighs. Keep that length. Heart lifted. Next inhale, arms up. Hinge from the hips. Exhale, heart forward, heart forward, heart forward, and head down. Hands landing on thighs or ankles or feet. Wherever your hands landed, inhale, look forward, project through the heart, release through the shoulders, and exhale, heart forward, head down. Slowly release. And we'll try this again. If you have your strap, you can take a peek around. You can bring that strap in. If you don't have a strap, don't worry. Go through the same shape again. Legs extended. Toes are flexed. If you have your strap, you'll bring it to your hands. And everybody will inhale, arms up. We'll exhale, heart forward, catch the feet, head down. This time, inhale and lengthen. Heart forward, gaze forward. See if your hands can crawl a tiny bit forward. And from here, exhale, heart forward, head down. Use those exhales to soften, to make space. And slowly, we'll release. We'll begin to find our way into laying on our backs. You can take that strap on one side. We're going to use it on the next shape. We'll get the feet to the earth. Feet are parallel and hip width distance, and we'll catch that strap if you have it. Now bend that right knee, everyone. If you have a strap, you catch that foot, and everybody will inhale that leg all the way up. If you don't have a strap, hands behind the thigh. Balance out through the hips, so both hips are grounded. Relax and release through the shoulder, chin slightly in. Toes are flexed, the heel pushes up, lifting. And micro movements rock that leg back and forth gently. Perhaps draw circles with that leg. Or maybe you sway it side to side. We'll take a breath here, and then we'll catch the strap with that right hand. So right hand catches that strap. You can let the left arm come to the side, extend it, palm facing down. And extend it big to the side so that it supports you. You're gonna exhale and drop that right leg towards the right side. The heel is active, pushing forward. And without pushing or forcing, lovingly finding a sustainable space. Three full cycles. Then slowly that leg comes all the way back up. We'll catch the strap with the left arm. This time the right arm extends big to the side and keep the hips grounded. And with the hips grounded, drop right leg to the left side. It might feel super tense, so nice and easy. See if you can soften the face, the jaw. One more breath. And slowly coming all the way up. Release that foot down to the earth. If you have a strap, we'll catch that left foot. Everybody, straighten that left leg up. Balance out the hips, the shoulders, and to wake that leg up. Micro movements. Rock that leg back and forth. Or invite the legs to draw those circles. That curiosity here for what's available and open. Switch directions if you're drawing circles. Finding back stillness, grab the strap with the left hand. Right arm opens to the side, and this time bring the palm facing down. Find an exhale, drop the left leg towards the left side, keep that heel active. Big breath. Three cycles. And then there's a slow coming back. We'll switch sides, grabbing that strap with that right hand this time. Left arm opens to the side, palm facing down. Drop that left leg to the right. Slow and steady breath. And nice and easy, we'll release. And this time we'll catch both feet, or we'll lift both legs up. If you don't have a strap, hands behind the thighs. Some of you might get the feet to be closed. Some of you might prefer to let the feet open up wider, even wider than hip width distance. Check in again. Release the shoulders to the mat, chin slightly in. Begin with micro movements, perhaps the legs sway side to side. The lower back massage. Perhaps you sway the legs back and forth. And you know your body, your limits. Finding what's supportive. And then for a few moments, if you want, let the heels be aligned with the hips. You can bring the arms further back down that strap so that the arms can rest, or at least part of the arm rests. The legs are up. You can do subtle movements, kind of like rocking side to side, so soothing. Seeing if you can find the perfect balance between relaxation, activation here. 3 more breaths. And slowly, slowly releasing. We'll bring the strap to one side. We'll bring the knees to the chest. We'll give ourselves a hug and a squish, squish, squish. And then keep squishing, keep squishing. And then inhale, forehead to knee, knees to forehead. Shoulder blades down, squish, contract, hold intense for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and full relaxation and release. Shavasana. Slowly extend the legs. Arms open up wide by the side. Starfish. You can invite those blankets, those bolsters to enhance your relaxation or to make your nest sweeter. Some of you might cover your eyes. We'll take that soft gaze, or you can close the eye. There is nothing else to do. Nowhere else to go but to be present, receiving the benefits of your practice, checking in with spaciousness of the body, of the heart, or of the mind. Breathing in and letting go. Breathing in and letting go. Noticing the sensations of the cannabis, the body that moves, Allow yourself to float along with the sounds upstairs, the sound of the music, sounds of your breath. Invitation to explore within. Breathing in, letting go. slowly, slowly returning. Wrapping up conversations and stories and bringing back insights and ideas. Bringing back renewal and that refresh. Coming back to the breath. Deep breath in, exhaling all the air out, empty. And then a big breath in, expansive, and that side sound, ha. Coming back slowly to the body, wiggling fingers and toes. Drawing circles with ankle or wrist. As you're feeling ready, mindful with that back wall, we'll inhale the arms all the way up and back. Reaching through fingers and toes for that full body stretch. Maybe there's a yawn. And then relax. You can roll to one side. Staying there for a few moments. The mind and the body integrating. The help of your hand and your forearm, you can push the floor up. To come up to seated, a simple shape that works for you. Hands to the heart, symbol of our physical practice coming to an end. And an invitation to our practice of gratitude. We bring to our hearts, to our minds, to spirit, two things for which you feel grateful for today. Two things. We take a breath with that. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you. So blessed. Sometimes forget. Thank you, thank you, thank you, cannabis, for being here today in this way with us. Helping us connect deeper to ourselves, spirit. Thanking each other as we build these practices together, and thank you for your practice tonight. Gracias, gracias, gracias. We have a few things coming up this week. We're doing a microdosing hike on Sunday with the Santa Cruz Psychedelic Society. Also having a microdosing breathwork next week if you're interested in exploring breathwork paired with microdoses of psilocybin for growth and expansion. That's a fun one. And then we got James Fadiman here on May 10th doing a talk with Rachel Henriksen around making the most out of microdosing. So lots of fun stuff happening. We have some trail mix and some vegan dark chocolate to share. The rooms is ours for some 15-20 minutes or so. There's no rush. We're honoring that we're still in medicine space and a little bit enhanced. I have CBD if anybody's needing, like needs to ground, and where's the chocolate?